Heat 4 of the Grand Trucking Cup is brought to you by the Hyundai Tucson and is presented for Seafair by Sickle Steel Crane. Experience the difference. Experience Sickle Steel Crane.
Welcome back to the Grand Trucking Cup here at Seafair. Round number 5 of the U.S. Formula One Powerboat Racing Tour. Less than 30 seconds to go. All eyes glued in the official starter. We'll wait for him to raise that flag. And then once we drop it, we are going racing for 8 laps. This is the 4th heat of the afternoon out of 5. And as they watch, the drama begins as they explode away from the dock. And as the boats pan out, they'll head down toward the commitment pin, 2,400 feet, as they'll work their way all the way down across this race course on this 1.25, 2-kilometer, 6-pin course. And as they slide through, you can see the yellow banana-colored boat. So that's Terry Rinker and the Rinker Racing Team out of Tampa, Florida. As they push their way around, you can see Tim Siebold on the far side trying to get very aggressive here. These two are fighting for a championship. And Rinker, as you take a look at the full field of drivers with a total of 6 different states, 2 different countries. And now Tim Siebold on the outside, side by side with Rinker as they go through turn number 1. Now a short shoot through the right-hander. Very difficult for these drivers to get right, as Terry Rinker is able to hold him off and force Siebold to the outside. More real estate to cut through. Very frustrating as you watch them push here. And as they go around this race course, I'll tell you something. This Rinker family with Rob, who is very aggressive, and his father Terry right up there, as they work their way around this race course here in heat number 4. He is out there and he is pushing hard, driving for the Seaway Marine Company out of Seattle, Washington. Yeah, no. And a great company that's special.
Whoa, the Rinker.
And again, it's the youngster, Rob Rinker, out in first place. Trauma in the lead. He has spun out down at turn number 2. He's out of harm's way. Has slid to the inside. It's up to the officials on whether they're going to let Tim Siebold continue to lead. And Rob Rinker gathered it back up, kept the engine going. And now he's going to have to scramble his way back up to the top 5. What drama in that right-hander. These boats don't like going around the right-hand corner.
Well, Steve, we've seen 2 leaders today out in front. You have the race really in hand, only to throw it away with the driving gear.
Yeah, amazing how that has happened. And here with the 4 laps of the 8 gone, and Tim Siebold now has been handed a gift. And let's see what he can do with it. These are valuable championship points that he is fighting for, and he needed to have a break. The problem that Tim Siebold's got, as the man that he is chasing down for this championship, is hanging right in there with him. He's going to have to hope that something happens to Terry Rinker. It hasn't happened yet. It has to his son. So there is your leader up on the board. That's Tim Siebold out of Missouri.
You had made the statement that these boats just don't like to turn right. What is it about the boats that makes it more difficult to turn right?
These boats are set offsetly. They're made to go around left-hand corners, and they are not perfectly level in the middle.
And now, is a right turns unusual in the series? The fact that we have them here, or do they encounter them other places on the tour?
Yeah, it's becoming more and more prevalent, though. About every race now, we're seeing at least 1 right-hander. In international competition, last weekend in the Ukraine, we had 2 right-hand corners, so that was a bit of a surprise in an 8-pin race course. Here, 1.25 miles. We are winding our way down to the final laps in this 4th heat. And Tim Siebold continues to work his way through here, and he's building up a 15-boat length lead on the driver Terry Rinker, who is right behind him from Tampa, Florida.
In unlimited racing, you have to have a 7-boat length lead before you can change lanes. What about in Formula One? Can you change lanes right in front of the guy?
Yeah, you can. With 2 laps to go, that is very, very easy to do. But again, you've got to be in a position to where you have the overlap scenario, and if it works, no problem. The officials will watch it very closely. Remember, there's observers all around this race course. Less than 2 laps remaining here for Tim Siebold, and the man out of Osage Beach, Missouri, is hoping for a dream scenario finish here. He needs a victory, and right now it's been handed to him by the younger Rob Rinker, who led from the start, and there's his father, Terry Rinker, knowing that if he stays right there with Tim Sebold, they're setting themselves up to decide where they will start in tomorrow's final to determine this national championship. With now less than a lap to go as they come hustling down into the far corner. So Tim Sebold is hoping that he can pick up the victory. By the way, Tim Sebold, if he can win tomorrow, no one has won more races than he has in the history of this 4-decade sport. 31 career victories, looking for number 32, and if you add up all the total wins that he and his father and his brother have, my word, it's over 100.
The Sebold family is literally royalty when it comes to powerboat racing, not just in tunnel boat racing, formula racing. They are royalty in all of powerboat racing.
Absolutely, and Tim Sebold now sliding us through. Now to the final turn. Turn number 6. Tim Sebold can almost coast home as he comes down and looks for the checkered flag. He'll win this 4th heat and take victory here on Lake Washington.
Checking once again results of Heat 4 in the Graham Trucking Cup. It is Tim Sebold, your winner.
Heat 4 of the Graham Trucking Cup is brought to you by the Hyundai Tucson and is presented for Seafair by Sickle Steel Crane. Experience the difference. Experience Sickle Steel Crane.
We're here to present the award for Heat 4 in the F1 Prop Tour races. Here to present the award is Matt Turner, Sickle Steel Crane. Matt?
On behalf of Sickle Steel Cranes, I'd like to congratulate Tim Sebold and the NGK Spark Plugs team on winning Heat 4 of the F1 Prop Tour Boat races. Great job, Tim.
Tim, a couple words?
Thanks, Matt. The NGK people, I want to thank them. Our team always likes coming back out to Seafair. Fantastic event, great atmosphere, and I got to thank Graham Trucking, who without them we wouldn't be here, and Hyundai and Sickle Steel for supporting our racing.
Great. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.